Did you know that some of your daily shower habits might actually be harming your brain? It sounds crazy, right? We all love a good shower to wake us up or wind us down, but certain common mistakes could be silently affecting our cognitive health over time. Today, we're diving deep into the science behind showering and brain health. I'm going to share some surprising mistakes many of us make without even realizing it, and more importantly, how to fix them. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to turn your daily shower into a brain-boosting ritual. So, grab a towel and let's get started on protecting that brilliant mind of yours. First up, let's talk about temperature. Who doesn't love a long, steaming hot shower, especially on a cold day? It feels so relaxing. But here's the shocker. Water that's too hot can be bad news for your brain. Extremely hot water can cause your blood vessels to dilate rapidly. This leads to a sudden drop in blood pressure. For some people, this can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting in the shower, which is obviously dangerous. But it's not just about the immediate risk of falling. This sudden drop in blood pressure can temporarily reduce blood flow to your brain. Consistent, even minor, reductions in cerebral blood flow aren't great for long-term brain health. Your brain needs a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, which are delivered by your blood. Anything that disrupts this delivery, even for a short time, can stress your brain cells. Over many years, this repeated stress could potentially contribute to cognitive decline. So what's the solution? You don't have to take ice-cold showers. Just aim for a comfortable, warm temperature. A good rule of thumb is to use water that doesn't turn your skin bright red. Your skin is a pretty good indicator of what's happening to your blood vessels. A gentle warmth is perfect. Now, let's talk about the exact opposite, the cold plunge. You've probably seen influencers and health gurus on social media touting the benefits of ice-cold showers. They claim it boosts energy, improves mood, and sharpens focus. And there is some science to back that up. A sudden blast of cold water can trigger the release of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that helps with focus and attention. It can also increase your metabolic rate. However, moderation is key. Jumping into freezing cold water without acclimatizing your body can be a huge shock to your system. This extreme shock can cause a rapid increase in heart rate and blood pressure, putting a significant strain on your cardiovascular system. If you have any underlying heart conditions, this could be genuinely dangerous. For your brain, this sudden spike in blood pressure isn't ideal either. A much better brain-friendly approach is what's known as contrast showering. This involves alternating between warm and cool water. You could do, say, 3 minutes of warm water followed by 1 minute of cool water, and repeat this cycle a few times. This gentler change in temperature helps to improve circulation without the extreme shock. It makes your blood vessels constrict and then dilate in a more controlled way, which is like a workout for your circulatory system. This process can enhance blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients and helping to clear out waste products. So instead of going to extremes, think about finding a healthy balance. Next on our list of brain-harming habits is something you might not even think about, the position you in. Specifically, I'm talking about tilting your head way back to rinse your hair, especially with high water pressure. We've all done it, head back, eyes closed, letting the water wash the shampoo away. But this position, especially when held for a while, can be risky for some people. It's a phenomenon sometimes referred to as beauty parlor stroke syndrome. When you hyperextend your neck backward, you can potentially compress or even tear one of the vertebral arteries in your neck. These arteries are crucial because they supply blood to the back part of your brain, which controls things like vision and balance. Damaging one of these arteries can lead to a blood clot, which can then travel to your brain and cause a stroke. While this is rare, it's a real risk, particularly for older adults or those with pre-existing neck issues or atherosclerosis. The safer way to rinse your hair is to simply tilt your head forward or to the side. Better yet, Invest in a handheld shower head. This gives you complete control over the water flow and direction, so you can rinse your hair thoroughly without ever having to put your neck in an awkward or risky position. It is a small change in habit that can offer a big peace of mind and protection for your brain's vital blood supply. Alright, let's move out of the shower stall for a moment and talk about what happens right after. How do you dry your hair? Many of us reach for a high-powered hairdryer and blast our heads on the highest heat setting to get the job done quickly. But intense, direct heat applied to your scalp and head is something to be cautious about. While a hairdryer isn't going to cook your brain, the concern is more about the scalp and what lies just beneath it. Your scalp is filled with blood vessels that are very close to the surface. Applying high heat can cause these vessels to dilate, similar to a hot shower, potentially affecting blood pressure and flow. More importantly, an overheated scalp can lead to inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a major enemy of brain health. Scientists have linked systemic inflammation to a whole host of neurological problems, from brain fog and depression to a higher risk of dementia. While drying your hair isn't the sole cause of this, it's another piece of the puzzle. The smarter, brain-safer approach is to gently towel dry your hair first to remove most of the moisture. Then, if you use a hairdryer, keep it on a low or medium heat setting and hold it at least 6 inches away from your head. Keep the dryer moving constantly instead of focusing on one spot for too long. Or, even better, let your hair air dry whenever possible. It's not just better for your hair, it's a small, kind gesture to your brain. Now let's discuss the products we use. Have you ever stepped into a shower and been hit by a powerful, artificial fragrance from your soap or shampoo? It might smell nice, but those strong scents could be a red flag. Many conventional body washes, shampoos, and conditioners are loaded with synthetic chemicals, including phthalates, parabens, and artificial fragrances. Phthalates, for example, are often used to make fragrances last longer. The problem is, these chemicals can be absorbed through your skin or inhaled in the steam of a hot shower. Some of these compounds are known as endocrine disruptors, meaning they can interfere with your body's hormone system. Your hormones play a critical role in brain function, regulating everything from mood and memory to sleep. When your endocrine system is out of whack, it can have downstream effects on your brain health. Some studies have even linked exposure to certain phthalates with cognitive and behavioral issues. The warm, steamy environment of a shower can actually increase the absorption of these chemicals through your skin and lungs. So what can you do? Start reading labels. Look for products that are labeled phthalate-free, paraben-free, and fragrance-free, or scented with natural essential oils. Choosing simpler, cleaner products reduces your body's overall chemical load, which is a win for your entire body, and especially for your brain. Finally, let's talk about timing and mindset. Do you shower in a rush? Your mind already racing through your to-do list for the day? Or do you scroll through stressful news on your phone right before you hop in? Your state of mind when you shower matters. The shower can be a rare moment of solitude and peace in a busy day. Using this time to practice mindfulness can be incredibly beneficial for your brain. Chronic stress is a known brain killer. It floods your system with cortisol, a stress hormone that, in high levels over time, can damage brain cells, shrink the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for memory and learning, and even increase your risk of anxiety and depression. Instead of letting your mind race, try using your shower as a 5 or 10-minute meditation. Focus on the sensations, the feeling of the warm water on your skin, the sound of it hitting the tiles, the scent of your natural soap. Pay attention to your breathing. This simple act of mindfulness can help lower cortisol levels, reduce stress, and switch your nervous system from fight or flight mode to rest and digest mode. This promotes a state of calm that allows your brain to reset and recharge. Turning your shower into a sanctuary for your mind is one of the most powerful things you can do for your long-term cognitive wellness. It's not a mistake you're making, but rather a missed opportunity you can start taking advantage of today. So to recap, protecting your brain in the shower is easier than you think. Keep the water warm, not scorching hot. Consider contrast showers for a circulation boost. Avoid tilting your head way back and maybe get a handheld shower head. Be gentle when drying your hair, using low heat. Choose cleaning products with simple, natural ingredients. And finally, use your shower time as a daily dose of mindfulness to de-stress. These aren't drastic changes. They are small, simple tweaks to your daily routine that can add up to a big impact on your brain health over a lifetime. Your brain is your most valuable asset, and taking care of it in these small ways is a fantastic investment in your future self. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips helpful and surprising. Which of these mistakes have you been making? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on how to live a healthier, smarter life, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay smart, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.